Lonesome, salute. Yeah, man, bless, man, bless. Just come out for the phone with Paula. Paula, big up, sis. You're nice. Good. Yeah, man. Mark, bless up. Mr. J, Patricia. Yeah, man. All right. So, Anjo, the NSWMA, we see a $5.5 billion some criminality thing attached to it, and some, nepotism and cronyism and all kind of things attached to it. Saying? And this we have to show to the people them. I tell you, say we're going to Sri Lanka. Me think you say not deal with no arrogance. And me think you say you hold people accountable. The box up on your foot still, And all local government minister, deadman McKenzie, the deadman McKenzie, it box up for him foot too, for your ministry. And what the chairman, Dennis Chung, the same man when I say about Gaika, box up for him foot too. Yeah, man, they tap for them foot. So you know, leave them out the box stop with them. Right? Because they move some things. I remember, it's alleged that a lot of things going around. People have all kind of chucks going around from backside and all about and all and chuck do all kind of things now. Remember Parliament, them have one chuck like crazy. Yeah, one man have over 40 at chuck. It's alleged that some people have all 50 at chuck. You see? And now, to clean up the garbage, the place dirty like, me don't know what to say. But yes, still, them assign money to some people when me not understand. It does come out of the paper, not my word. For them word. But we have to hold them to account, them thing as slackness. Not only that, me notice the 18th of this month. A good thing, me never show it, good thing me never show it yet. The Prime Minister come out and tell about the place where it dirty, just whole strain, and them are going to clean up the place. And that's why I said the box stop with you. In the dead man McKenzie run out, Him run out, come talk. Yeah. And I see why you come out, come talk. Because these are the finding. Watch the finding, people. It's unbelievable, do you know? The finding unbelievable. You understand? You can't run a country like this. The man them move billions to have some contractor. I don't know if them are the work or not or what have you, but billions. The man them move some things. It's unbelievable. A Sri Lanka, me look on, Jamaica, All right, start from this. Auditor General said, right? This is what them find. The finding that of the Auditor General. NSWMA paid millions to undocumented contractors. Undocumented contractors. So right, this is when I go over nothing. What does I try to show you now? So you'd have some contractor where that documented, and we know, so them pay back them tax and them work this. Now you have some contractor come in now with some new, mostly other chucks. And I do some work where me never even know how, me never know, me never even understand this. Undocumented contractors. Where them contractors they come from? And if them contractors they come in, they must have chucks. All right, just listen. To the thing is, right? Garbage collection, right? All right, because who edit them thing here. An Auditor General Department report has revealed that the payment of millions of dollars by the National Solid Waste Management Authority to third parties for a work project for which they were not the named contractors. So, them have chuck will come in and all kind of things are going on in Jamaica and it add up to over $5.5 billion with a B dollars. And Jamaicans sit down like this, me say look on Sri Lanka, them pick up the family right now, them man they run away and resign. But the people, 22 million people not out of hungriness. No gas, no, them not have no fuel, them not have no food, and them not have no medication. So enough of them are going up dead before them start out. And we can sit down and make Jamaica run down in the same way like how this. And when you're mad, you're not crazy. And nobody no want to speak out. The man in the wilderness will come and speak out. Watch this. That means when they give some people own trucks now, them kind of money, and then never depend on me in contract. All right. The report table in the House of Representatives on Tuesday said the NSWMA has commissioned an investigation into the matter. Investigation into the matter. Who them calling? I wonder if them reach yet. Investigation into the matter. Who them calling? Look at the money. The report says over the last 5 years, the NSWMA paid $5.5 billion to contractors under its special project and season works program. Special project and seasons work program. You can just, but them remove something where for safeguard something that them can just come in and then write some check. Them are write too much check for one individual. Just watch her. 5.5 billion. I wonder who benefit from this and who have a bag of chuck now to benefit. All right. But it says weakness in internal control increased the risk of individual with ill intent. Yeah, with ill intent. With criminal intent. You see what them do? You know, evidently you get to whatever you get criminal thief, this and that, with ill intent. And we learn about illness when you feel sick. So no, we're not sick intent, but with ill intent. Don't use that word ill. So this is how we get to a style. When we know say, oh, you feel ill. So you use it with ill intent. We don't want them to use some word wrong way. Because when get up people understand hear the word ill, they might have feel say, okay, them use this when they must feel sick. Because you know we have to get up people now, they understanding or something. With criminal intent, them attack, yeah? And with no intent neither. They willingly do them thing criminality. With criminal, everything with criminal in mind. Yeah? But with ill intent. Bother with it. Because our people, them you have to talk to them, dissect and make them understand it, you know. Yeah, man. Manipulating the system. You hear them say? Them just rob the system, you know. Manipulated the system. With ill intent. Just listen to the word where them choose to use. The real criminals, them, you know. Just listen to them words. Ill intent. So you know, so oh, you feel sick, yeah man, him did ill, you know. So them use the word there. So you know, most of we look at people, them only use the word. You see me I say? Better guy the cheese, of course. You know, manipulating the system. Them are rob the system. You put all of the youth, them where you say, where police come out with big gun for a shoot up, you come out and say them are rob. And them not rob the amount of money where them little nastiness and move with. They move with billions now. Yeah? One man, millions or hundreds of millions. And them share it up. Man can come tell me about arrogance and point out some little things and go around people. We know not that with them. Yeah, we end. Where I say, brother, up. We know not the foolishness with them. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Watch this. Yeah? So they're manipulating the system. Manipulating. One such was the removal of the security feature and NSWMA's check by the operations manager. And so you move the security feature by the operations manager. You move the security feature. Yeah? And this is what them do, you know. That means them can just board the thing. That means a criminal. It's a planting. It's a planting. Let me say them like the 5 billion up, you know. Them like it and they, you know, you're nothing else, you know. You know, you're nothing else. See? But you go for a little youth because them thief Aki lock him up. Him never thief Aki. You go to one place and pick two Aki up the gorilla general when there. Kind of film place. Taxpayers are fair. 90 million Jamaican have to pay for run up there in a one little house. And pay little staff. Them to go to prison, man. If we end up like Sri Lanka, them not touch. Why you think them not build no prison and dungeon we have? Because them know so okay, who will put in charge, them not going nowhere. Yeah, man. Bless up. But accountant, making them payable to anyone. So they move him and then it make payable to anyone. So you move the security feature over there. Where you know say, hey, you can't just get this or you can't come. So they make it that you can pay to anyone. So who have chuck? Whether them are member of parliament or MPs and things, for them chuck now, just sign and say them do thing. You see it? What I say, could I just run it so you know, what I say everything you know. See? I'm going to show you something to this. From the 18th of July, when we hear Andrew Ronald come talk, I'm going to show you something to this. Watch this. No, that this, the box stop at government feet, 100 stop at your feet. It's stop at our local government, deadman McKenzie. Who in the management thing. The same guy when named Dennis, what, Chung or where man name? The same guy when I say a guy called? Eh? And I talk about a little lie and a little discuss all kind of things. Are him? Okay. Of note, key finding, of note, NSWMA internal auditors revealed in a report dated November 2020 that 165 checks written to 154 contractors totaling 32 million for 32 million. I'm going to find that. Maybe let's continue with that. We'll continue with that. 32 million. Let's say which one of them one now. Into 154 contractors totaling 32 million for these silting works were lodged to 2 bank accounts belonging to an individual. Maybe stop that. So you have 100 odd check totaling 30 odd million. Banking at 2 bank account what belongs to one individual. An individual. Not 100 odd people. An individual. 100 odd check over the 32 million. At 2 bank account to one individual. Hey, want some lyrics that, you know. Eh? You hear this? So they move the safety feature with you know, the buffer. That you can just say anybody. In the register, they said it's an individual. But them this women are like with them because them don't call the name of the individual. Me have to find out. Because if the auditor general put something, don't tell me the individual have a name. You saw them stay. Eh? If you call out individual name, make we can call and say yes, boom bam bam. So what me have to go do now is dig and go for the individual. Eh? Then people can't talk to me, man. At Sri Lanka, we are look pan very soon. It's a Sri Lanka, we are look pan very soon. One individual, 30 odd million, with how much check? Draw, 100 and hard check, come up to that. In him have 2 bank accounts, but a one man. And them not call him name. So that's why you see the whole of them come with Chuck now. Hey, yo. Hey, what we call it now? What them not no teeth neither, you know. Integrity Commission. No, hey, the way of Jamaica, you know, the way of them people in the government and them think the thief. You have to have all kind of agency and look over them and them still a thief and them not doing nothing. Them come and chat big word with ill. So if we not talk to get the people and when them say ill because they might hear when them say ill, you have ill feeling. But you know when them hear ill, they may say, oh, him sick, you know. And with monopoly. Them not use the word say with criminal intent. And then thief, them rob the money with monopoly. Or manipulate the system. With manipulate, you rob the system. But if you go in a shop and grab a bird, you hear him rob the shop. Them come out blatant with it. Eh? So the box stop with the minister. What the minister? A local government. Deadman McKenzie. Box stop on foot. And it's stop at the bar street to down there's a foot too. The same one of every guy colleagues that talk about just a little lie. And if I pull this under your watch, we are talking about so much money I run under your watch. Now we never hear about this and you talk about a little lie. That's hey, people when me say when me pick them up, you know. When me pick them up, you know, me never put them, you know. Under your watch now. So if it's a little lie start and people forget lock up. A little thief in start and it's say till 5 billion, you forget fired, sir. You forget fired. And the box stop are you. We will start where we are putting the management guy. Anything missing, you respond to it and we handcuff you and put you behind bars if you're going to dungeon too. And that's what we start doing, you know. Yeah. We will start doing it. Yeah. I better we not have no chairperson then. Because them chairman don't go sit down in a chair, you know. Not reach it. Them not doing the work. Them not doing the work. You understand? You have a responsible for the thing, but you're still a dev. It's same man going on TV, Jay, you know. And I tell about the little thing, and you see man a sell at the bus stop, at the stoplight, and him call down the municipality, and I know the man still a sell. Me say I better the man a sell more than in with Uno up there. So when you look $500 billion, we can't count it for money. You see this? It's wicked. This is a wicked. And then they use some word when they talk about it. Who won all these trucks? Who won them? We never put them when we are bonfire, you know. People, me say Sri Lanka thing for waking up. That's why I show these things, you know. Me I watch how the world run. Them not watch it. So some people do something about bellyful. Me I watch how the world run. I mean I watch how some people just come tell about prosperity and the draw down your country. Me know that with no guy. No guy. No guy. You understand? Some little guy colleagues that become talk against ghetto youth and both you fi nip it and you fi change this and that and move the man who try to sell a honest bread. But you still, as a chairman or a man that sit on a board and a monitor something, how much money gone that's and we not hear it for out of your mouth. The box stop at the whole of our foot. All of our what me just call. See? He stop at the who the on the board the foot where him a run it, him a the chairman, the guy go. And then it's up a deadman McKenzie foot because him at the minister. And it's up at the prime minister foot. It have to stop him foot him at the prime minister. You understand? We don't know one individual have 30 million out of the 30 million. And have 2 bank accounts where put in one individual. Them just sit down and just wash the money and skin them teeth. Meanwhile, people hungry. And people pick up with nasty thinking politician. When I talk, yo, I mean, the man of the wilderness still, I'm in a business about them, you know. We don't do tabloid, we don't bond them, you know. Me and them can't be friends. Who now mash up that country? And then when them do them, when them run out, them run out and tell lie. Me have a thing on my job, this so, when me have Audit attack some people, but before win back, I say, Michael, man, they mash up the country. Oh. When the man bring in, what wanna bring in? Me say after man dip on both sides, them not what them bring in. Because them man that visionary. From both sides and a joke me I make. See? But them man just chat. We don't act the action a fat cat pack full packet. What's this? One individual who was not party to these contracts. So it wasn't a party to the contract, but yes, still, him get all these money. 32 million. An individual. And the individual supposed to have a name. But the paper, them seek. That means a politician, because them not like a politician name and all kind of things, you know. Must a politician with enough chucks. These silting work were undertaken in December 2019 and January 2020 in the parishes. Covered by MPM following the internal audit review. NSWMA reports. Them come with them report. So these silting work, what them do? what them that de-silt now? Like the river and them thing there. So them de-silt. So, yo, I be a foolishness them one with doing, yeah? Yeah, be a foolish system going with it. No, man, you have to fling some fire upon them, man. Because when they come with them little thing, me not. Hey, me tell you this.
Procurement officer at MPM to its head office and did not renew the contract for the regional operation manager.
So them never renew so they move the guy to the head office and never renew. To move somebody from something, too much thing are going, and then you put him and carry him in our next office. What that do to anything? The money still gone. We still have to investigate our money. Seeing?
The Auditor General review done between January 2019 and December 2019 reviewed the anomalies were more widespread.
You know, it's more widespread. It's more widespread. So not just like one this week. There's so much money and all kind of things. So them just sit down is an cash cow. Them line them pocket. That's why when me dip on my line now, that's why, cause I remember Chola get paid. That's why you find out, say, it's Chol creep out. That's why I never put Chol. And no guy no come tell me nothing. Cause I remember, And I like, the guy when that baby can go put and go on them and say, I'm apologizing to this. And I'm me a big man, don't come to me with them foolishness there. We are talking for Jamaica now. You see me I say? That's why the country stays so. See?
399 payment samples. It found 297 additional suspicious check, totaling 67 million written to 132 individuals, increasing the NSWMA risk exposure to 99 million.
So you have them have a next 132 individuals. With them right the next 67 million too. Them have it's like one who get them pay and them just join some people. You see it? Them join some people. Yes, still, right, me just talk to my brethren from down in the country. I say, well, around 3 weeks now the garbage to pick up. Yeah, the garbage to pick up around 3 weeks now. So them have more individual with them right too. It's like everybody, it's like them there, them a milk the thing. Them a milk it. Yeah, man.
The contract for special project and seasonal work, which typically exceeded 200,000, were being submitted for a sum just below that figure, following implementation of new control measure for contract above the threshold.
So we don't want you contract above no threshold. So them want to come and implement and do what them do. But you have this thing here, and so much money gone, and you never hear, and it takes so long for you hear to, Them no nip it, them no see it, And they check them right out. I remember I check, and them not, and I hear them be a face now. Them say them they call in. More say when them say them call in. Let me see this. Coming now, more carrying the directive. All right, let me see this. Let me want to see this. More organized crime. Okay, let me see this.
The NSWMA announced that it had.
Hold on. Let me see what that they know. Once when them call in the organized crime. Once when
Special project.
No, I don't want that. Once when them call organized crime. So see them did call in the organized crime unit, In November 2021, them call in the organized crime and anti-corrupt probe. You see it? And they uncovered internal what. See there? Irregularities and payment. That and this about them fine. So them call in one which we still not hear nothing. But my question who on this because I want to show something else.
The Auditor General review done between.
And the same one this may I play back? Let me see if I it. No. I want to see who run this. All right, yes.
Approximately 3.7 kilometers of roadways, valuing just
So me pass that.
special project and seasonal work normally
Me pass.
2021. The NSWMA announced that it had called in the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency to probe irregularities uncovered by the internal audit.
So them did call them in.
Irregularities involve payment of more than 30 million according to
So them did call them in, yes. More to who run it.
to probe irregularities uncovered by the internal audit. The irregularities involve payment of more than 30 million according to
I see him on this. Okay. More to who run it.
the Auditor General Review.
Want to who run it. Let me see if that one now. I will put up the same one. So more to who run the MSWMA. The same one this. I'm gonna put it up 2 times. I'm gonna put it up 2 times.
That it,
Let me see this. Come on, who control this? That's what I'm saying. I can't find that. I'm gonna put up that. But send that 2 times. So Desmond McKenzie and the same guy there. See? So them they call in this and call in that, but the money gone. The money gone. Eh? Them people that can't sit down and chat to me, man. You can't have real criminal running country. Garbage not collect neither. The place 30. A matter of fact, the 18th, let me move this. The 18th, this is what the Prime Minister come tell with the 18th. He make sure run out, because he knows that this will come out, right? So this is what him come tell with the 18th, because I'm not even sure it yet. Hold on there. This is what him come tell me. Watch this.
this again. Yeah. PM says short-term, long-term measure coming to address garbage collection issues. So
See, this is the 18th. No, what today? Today paper. So this was the 18th. So I have this back there. So and him come and talk on garbage. So I say, oh, him come talk on garbage. We now have deadman McKenzie. Eh? Why you want to come talk on this and talk on that? See? What's this?
wait, you know the minister now, so him attack the people who tell him same have the people have confidence in him. So it's a one-man party I run now. Okay? He's recognizing the garbage build up across the country as a sore point with germs and spreading all kind of disease and rat infested and leptospirosis and all kind of things you can think of. Right? Prime Minister Holness has announced a raft of measures that will ensure efficiency in the waste management and garbage collection service in all communities. Among the measures to address the garbage collection issues are conversion of waste to electricity.
At the more thought them love run come with, you know. And I like, you see them get up and you see them start build that kind of plant, and you see them, you hear them come and them put it. He might tell you something. And the first them say this. Them come and them tell about the dump and about taking the tires and the cement company and will cut deal and them a burn. Not running this country, not running. Country not run. The country end up like Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, same way. So you sit down and you wait and everything will go against you and you still sit down and you have hope. You see that thing that you hope, you have to be careful right, you know. If you're not hope garden, I don't want to hear nothing else, you know. You understand? I mean, I go hope garden either because they put Chinese garden in there too. See? Yeah, man. That thing that you hope, you have to be careful right. Yeah, man. See? Them man not easy, man. The man, them put up a dump, of course. Yeah.
Decommissioning of the Riverton City dump.
They want decommission the Riverton City dump. Yeah? So if you decommission the Riverton City dump, right, that's a nice city. So we're going to spend some more money. Remember, you know, at the city, you know, the city itself and the metropolitan areas have the most, where the population are more cluster and gather. So if you carry the dump go, say Manchester for Christ's sake, or Westmoreland, I don't know how that will work. Because you have ever closed dump. When you decommission that dump, if you take out that, if you move that dump, where you can put it. I was part of the dump at them. Because them are drive far with that rubbish, you know. We'll go cross border. Eh? Me still not get it still, you know. Me still not get it. Because if you say you turn it in a way, alright. If you turn a dump and you can use the trash to make electricity. That mean you want them time you either just fix you on the dump now and can you just sieve out the trash to burn and then to do what you do. Eh? That's how it go. You know, understand them people are still. No man. Eh?
And the importation of 50 garbage trucks.
So you gotta tell me about garbage truck. This is the 18. But you still how much truck sign. And I get a bag of money. And then the truck are the problem because I say dumper truck them I use like garbage truck. You see? You see it? 50 garbage truck. First thing you do as a government. Can't say not take blame, you know. Not take blame. First thing you do as a government, you make sure the education, the health system up work up and them thing there. You see me I say? And that we think that them up for farmers and everything have to help because we can't eat food now. Eat where we go. You eat. So we have to depend on the outside. You have water. For me, have water and food, you can't survive, you know. Human cannot survive without that, you know. Now we have water, we have rivers. See? Yeah, man, we have drinking water. See? And we're supposed to plant our food in a tropical climate. See? We are import everything now. And who you think of the license? The politician them. To carrying Irish, to carrying this, to carrying chicken back, to carrying them have the imported license. Them own it. So it's like you buy it from them. So the one of them sit down and turn billion here and you are run up and down and vote for them. Like idiot. And nobody talk the truth. Them cannot be trusted. The biggest set of criminal in Jamaica, the politician them. And tell me who them and people in the private sector. Biggest set and then followed by the criminal police them align themselves with them. And the criminal pastor them too. Not left them out. The big boys them. Yeah, you understand? The big boys them need them too. Yeah man, them too. We not left them out. And you have to just call that spade a spade. Yeah man, you call that spade a spade, man. Yeah? Yeah man.
Holness, who was addressing the Jamaica Labour Party JLP Central Executive Meeting, a portion of which was streamed online on Sunday, admitted that he did not like how the present garbage pile up was impacting the image of the country.
Him did not like. Yeah, the Prime Minister had stopped you too. The boxer, you did not like. But you hear him come up with some look of foolishness. Drive and show you the place. May I tell you, sir, rat. Everything, me get some things from some place. Some people send me some things from Spanish Town. Some water, John, when you look into the water, you say, crocodile that swim. In a Spanish Town, in the shopping, somewhere in the shopping center, somewhere there. Some water in the bus part. Water pile up in one part. Wicked, John Joe. They look at the place, dirty and unbelievable. When somebody will send me something from Ochi, when we look at the old pile up, I say, no man, I know what it is. Garbage pile up everywhere. Him not like how it look. Here, what Prime Minister tell you, say, remember, you know, this is your job where you're supposed to do. You rather go and talk about bike, a man for ride behind bike. When it make no sense. See? You try stop the youth them from have a work. See? You talk about man for ride 20 feet behind the next man, pan bike. When I'm saying that don't make no sense. Eh? And please, private sector. Private sector. This is somebody sent me something with a guy I say my president, a private sector, Mr. Lindsay attack on it. And I say, it's not just a government thing to start crime, it's all of us thing and entertainers and thing. No. Andrew, you say you alone can stop crime and make us people do window and door open. People follow these things. When me are telling us a family morals. And then we not take chat from private sector, we not a piece of shit. Uno help mash up the country more than anything else. And uno make, let me tell you something, people. Private sector, and this are facts me I talk about now, you know. The private sector have government in them pocket. That when you think about the minimum wage, because remember them are doing employment. They are going to tell us if them come, the government don't want to hurt them, you know. Nobody not supposed to work no less than 400 US per week. Nobody. Because if the thing I do so boom boom devalue, remember the things that I go up with it. Everything I go up. So you try to it not much, you know. But even that. You see me I say? Them not do that. 9,000, not even 100 US for the week. Not even. A matter of fact, you know where I get? $60 for a week. But yes, still anything with them buy with US, it's still have to go the exchange plus the tax and plus thing them put up on it. You have to find the money and pay that. Eh? You see me I say? Yeah man, no, but I see what's not. But on the private sector them, when we see about you are lead initiative and you know, peace and it start from everybody and you put out this and them send it to me. Don't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to me. That when we are telling you what to do and about everybody play a part. Only say him alone can make people sleep with them door open. Only say a baby come to him and say if him never out of power. The baby said them sooner a little baby. Just a lie for politics. And then if it come and just do the right thing that everybody survive, we have 2 million people are starved. And at this I want to do. On the evil man. They're not good man. They're not good man. Eh? They're not good. They're not good. You see me I say? They're not good. They made us spend money on this and then run out and say must start an initiative. Hey government, nobody not listen to no. All you need to do, minimum wage, you don't back them. You know, back them. The minimum wage must be low. Let me tell you this. 400 US and nothing still, but I desert for them. Minimum wage. So if you come out and you say, me work, if I have 9,000 for your passport, I can buy a passport and I can buy little food. Because the food expensive. Because you don't match it back, you know. I can buy and I can pay me like this. Because I know say I work 400, I work 1,600 then for the month. So I can pay me like this and pay me water. I can rent a little place and live there and do something. If somebody have them pardon, even if the both of them are minimum wage, it can make up something. See? Them no want to do that. Eh? Them no want to do it. You see me I say? Yeah man, them no want to do it man. See? You what him say? He might tell you the place dirty. And he might tell you about the Jamaica system. Just listen here.
Stream online on Sunday admitted that he did not like how the present garbage pile up was impacting the image of the country.
You should have shame for talk. I want the Prime Minister. You don't like how it pile up. That means your minister not working. Them busily, that's why the money gone up to 5 billion and all kind of people are trying to take and that money should have shame for talk. Eh? Should have shame. You don't like how it look? Eh? Una the government. And then they might tell lies to the just listen liar. To the pandemic. The money we for buy garbage truck. In them have to use it. Do what? People are coming to them house, you not do nothing. But you not tax them for mass and everything. And if you give somebody $10,000 on everybody, how far will it come from? You know about the whole of the money they too. All right. By the way, the 31 million thing they gave the other day, what want to do with it? US. Now, look now. President Biden, the Vice President gave Jamaican Prime Minister 31 million so for do something, say, you know, get up people and them thing there. You know, do some project and thing. We don't hear them mention that to nobody at all. You know, come and do a press briefing there, so you know. And say, yeah, we're gonna use it, do this, and we're gonna spend do this. Yeah? And I'm sure that's I'm more than 4 point. Yeah, I'm 4 point. Yeah, a good amount of money that don't. Yeah? Yeah, man. 450 million Jamaican. Yeah. 400 no more than that car 31. See? And if I 150, I get 450 plus that I get 465. I'm like 470, nearly 500 million, sir. I wouldn't know what them do. That I'm like half our budget around the country. Them just collect. I mean, I hear nothing at all about them say about the money, no, and half of a million, sorry. See? Nearly the money with them say them use to build the place there. Million, not billion. That's a million. 400 and nearly 500 million. And I know me not hear all the money spent. Now what them I do with the money? I know me not hear, when you hear? When you can't tell me if you hear what all the money is spent, them do any press briefing and cut you around about the money there? No, we don't know about the money. Eh? Hear this.
He didn't like. I know that this is a sore point right across Jamaica. I don't like how Jamaica looking now at all. And we have to be frank because even internally, I know when I meet you one-on-one that one of the things you ask about, what happening with the collection of garbage, he said. You said the government now drop down. Honest?
So he might tell them in a meet now say him not like how it look. That's what show say them the government now do what them to do with money. You understand? Them now do. But yes still at the same NSWMA, this me I talk about with the money and how much thing with them sign up and do all kind of little thing. Garbage now clean up. And them I talk about buy 50 new truck. And I'm not talking I blame the past administration. Not sure. It's how them play the blame game and they can't work no more. No, sir. Sit down. Give them this.
He assured member of parliament, councillors, and other party officials gathering administration was cognizant of challenging facing the country in that area and would be implementing both short-term and long-term solution.
So I'm going to implement both short-term and long-term solution. Garbage with us did that clean as garbage. What? Where you implement short, so all that a problem to short-term and long-term solution. You think you could have come and meet me, come and tell me about garbage and me want to work and all kind of thing. The garbage supposed to clean. But yes, still the money spending now. The money thief up. The money are thief up. But when I get no work for the money we thief up. Nothing. Eh? Yeah, man.
We are now in the final stage of developing a new framework of waste management in Jamaica, which will see the introduction of waste to energy, meaning we are now going to be able to, once this is implemented, to convert the waste that we see into electricity. Honest inform.
So, him going back plan that. And we have our final phase. We're going to take some picture and show the phase on the reach and where we want to build. Show it now. Because I love the photo app, you know. They love the photo app, man. Eh? Them love the photo app. Eh? This is what me I talk about. You too much money gone?
Plans regarding that framework will be further disclosed in the coming week, he said.
And this is from the 18th. This is the coming week. Me not hear when disclose it, not hear this. Yeah? That came from the 18th, not the 27th. Yeah? Yeah, man.
Highlighting last week, fire at Riverton City Dome, the JP leader said it was brought under control quickly. You know what?
No, you could have meet me. 2 million people are dead for hungry. And Uncle thing I tell me about garbage. Okay, that's your point. The man them to out there and make sure the place clean up. Oh, me not like how it look. You're the Prime Minister, buck stop with you. If it was the opposition leader, you'd have the even media house and a ball out. Them care around the country and me alone can clean it. You have to hold it to account, man. You have to hold him to I'm alone, you know. Yeah, man.
60th year, we'll be able to say that it is our intention to decommission the Riverton City dump. You are going to be hearing more about it, that, he said.
So them a plan for decommission the Riverton City dump. Because them do things that, I tell you, Sri Lanka, man. The Sri Lanka, you see them better than them get up and just do what them want to do. Because them stop the pesticide. Them stop it. Okay. And then them start import rice. But them stop it and them say them save 400 million. And then them have import rice because the food cut down sharply, bad. Yeah? And then them say, okay, Make we import some rice to balance it out. Rice. I bet the people them where them a plant them eating rice. And them spend 450 million on the rice for them import. So you spend 50 million more US for something where you say you try to cut down something. You end up spending. You see, I don't know what happened to them, you know. You see them sick. Eh? When them done with we, man. Eh? You see me I say? No, but if you're a convert, listen. If you are a convert and say you're a bill energy with it with that, right? Chin. If you're a converted, that means you're a bill energy. You're a want a continuation of the dump of that. Figure deal with where you deal with. Where you gonna put it? Where you gonna carry it? Somewhere way down in the country go do what. So when you clean the city and how much truck come out, see more hazard, see more. Yo, let me tell you something. Them not have no sense. Because the dumper clean up itself if you say you come with something like that. You see me I say? Eh?
I want to be also hearing about divestment of the collection of garbage. Which will mean you will be now bring in private sector.
So private sector, I don't know. So I'm not gonna pay the private sector to collect it. We not them all divest it now to private sector. Private sector own everything in Jamaica. In Jamaica. Yeah? And you have some people who say, but offering, don't compare it. Me say you still have pit latrine. You still have people who not feed or nothing. This is the only thing them come and talk about something where mash up people head. You see me I say? Yeah, man.
No, or private sector management to collect garbage, the Prime Minister continue. The NSWMA, National Solid Waste Management Authority, therefore will be focused on its real role. So I mean by its real role. The real role, which is that of regulator. That can't be a real role.
The man say MSWMA real role have to be a regulator. Regulator, that means they must do nothing. You just regulator, you get your private sector friend them to collect. So now the government have to pay the private sector now to collect this, to do it, They call it, them that sell the JPS and then you have to pay. Remember, are the stupidest seal that never see. For your island, number one, the utilities you can't put it in a foreign hand. Even the dummy that tell us you can't put it in a foreign hand. Somebody we can't talk at deaf mute. That tell us you can't put your utilities in foreign hand, your water and your light. Never yet do that. Never yet do that. Little island. Them can sabotage anytime and do anything to you. Can't do it. And next thing, the light. Remember, the government, when you think about the amount of light, remember the street light have to pay, whether local government or everything, taxpayers have to pay for every light. Whether it work or not, the bulb in there. That's why they have to come put in the bulb. The last time them say them keep 7 billion. See? Every one of them ministry they have to pay, every school, every hospital, every police station, every prison, and every infirmary. So for 1 month, the amount of light bill will have to come from the government coffers to pay these things. Unbelievable. See? But you sell the light and power. Don't make no sense to me. Never make no sense. See? Can't make no sense. So we don't have nothing more, But them want to do, is like services. Them just collect some tax off or something. Them just, everybody just pay private sector on the thing and you collect tax so and collect tax. And collect tax. And, you them talk about sell your water thing now to some private people, private collectors. Money where you owe from water bill. Yes, them have finished sell out Jamaica. Eh? Them have finished sell out Jamaica. You understand? Eh? You see me I say? Them have finished sell out Jamaica. Don't know, but you pick out just one man. The whole of them. The whole of them. It shouldn't sell. So right now you say Paul well, And we have say it can reverse too, So not just him alone, the whole of them, we're not, you see where you see that name distraction again, my brother. Because it shouldn't sell, yes. But just the whole of them And a one man. You understand? Because you hear them a plan for NWC right now for sell it out to foreigner right now. So if you pick out him alone and them a plan, a matter of fact, them a sell the debt to NWC, debt collectors. Yes, the country around. What a sensible people, man. They kind of come on and not jacket and come chat to man. Saying, they want to sell it. So when you don't sell out everything, the plane gone, we don't have the ferry again, we don't have no train. The other day, they said them come back with a train. Me see them have a locomotive, them paint it in a Jamaica flag color. Big and ugly, and yeah. Yeah, me don't know about that. Me think with the underground now, you know, have train around, you know, even some tube underground, and we advance as a country. Yeah, we nation. Them I tell you, and I tell you, I tell us, we're going to turn first world by 2030 vision. Meanwhile, when I have people I rob left, right, and center like this, that don't make no sense to me none at all. Can't make sense. See? Airport gone to wharf to divest out. For much years. They roll them too. Because you make man a build road and then you give road and then how much one what for road until what? It's unbelievable. This shouldn't go on. You understand? Shouldn't go on. They may have foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah, man, it's terrible. You see? It's terrible. Yeah, man. I'm about to hold them accountable because this is make say it gone, wharf gone, airport gone. I listen to them to So you see me I said them gone. So them regulatory work them want, them just want to regulate the thing and collect money and that's it. So remember collect little tax so. We don't own nothing. We just collect little tax. So them want to run government. So if the man you want to do a private work and say, yo, you what now? Me a lock down and go down. That money they gone with them that look out for. Eh? Them a get paid and them not cut no wages, but you're paying no raise. And them a protect private sector in Jamaica. That's why them, if they remember, you know, yeah, work and them push up minimum wage. Everybody pay gone up, you know. Them have to put a money on it, you know. So them chat to private sector and them a tell us, remember, you know, you can go just get up and give them a 30 grand or 40 grand raise a pay, you know. Them never not talk so much. Remember, say, we have to pay that, you know. If you put minimum wage, just say, you know. And we are here to fall out, you know. No, man, you're good, man. We don't have to do that, man. We just have to put a little $1,000 upon it, a little Jamaican $1,000 whenever they know. Not even $10 I put. I will put a $10 upon it. $10 upon the minimum wage. Less than $10 them put upon it. US. For the week. For the whole complete week. See? So you put less than $2 per day per minimum wage. For the whole complete day. Eh? You see me I say? It bad, man. Yeah, man. No, it bad. This bad. You understand? It bad. No, me not go there so, you know why? Me not go there so. No, man. You see, a democratic country, so you don't really need that. You need the people them to open them eye, brother. Yeah, man, and who to come out, who to go to prison. Remember, you know, the education ministry, and you so much money going on now, nobody not going to prison. You much youth get caught up and going to prison after the man I get all about the money and everything. You know much people going to prison right now at self time. See a man nearly go to prison if you not wear a shirt. A good thing the judge not stupid. If you not have on a shirt. And you know what hurt me? The amount of foreigner in our country is like them the foreigner them are some saint them. Are some virgins and saints. So, you know, I see none of them in a lock up or nothing at all. Not more than 200,000 Chinese there. And them never do nothing yet alone. I say one a Baxton one hour. And I say the next one I take Jamaican for food, I call out name and I do all kind of little things. See? Them not gonna away. Them just tell them not gonna away. See? It bad. This bad. And we have to point out these things get bad. I want a business, we have to hold them accountable. Need to hold them accountable, man. You see me I say? Somebody send me something. Let me see this. We are not here. Oh, they speak about the Inter Development Bank. Yeah, Jamaica, the on the bottom, right down there. You know, right. All right, let me show up. Let me say, I can't show up all the pipe. You know what? So the garbage pile up. Now that's all right. Let me show you. Say a good thing. Good thing. Virgin just said me about this. Let me show you a garbage. Let me show you some of the garbage out them pile up. And this are OT, yeah. This are OT. This are OT. Let me show them the garbage pile up. Look here. So I can take off some of the lights. Look there. People them have clothes and them thing there. So you see the stool? This is OT. See it again? Get a better view. And it's right one of Jamaica right now. With independence right next week. See there? Market on a watch. That's a watch. I have some other one when I show you. And you still look how much money we lose right there. So. Eh? The garbage pile up like that, but yes, still we lose millions. And I say him not like how it look. Him not like how it look. I know the whole country look. But him have one. And him not take blame. Because him say him not take blame because the previous administration never the chuck and them use money and chew the let me say I can't find a little part.
And past their useful life. In 2017 for the issue of garbage collection to be rectified. As it relates to stock of garbage truck nationally, he pointed out that the stock is administration inherited.
So somebody can point out your stock, your administration inherited. Government are running now. Inherited. Although you have private company where you do much thing and how much check out. You have to the stock where your administration inherited. Yeah.
All depreciated and past their useful life.
And past the useful life.
No, the man talk about 6 years, you know.
The stock where you inherited. Government, you know. They just move management. And you tell me say the stock 6 years. So if you have a truck and you see it seems like you repeat, you either buy a police vehicle and buy what. We say the stock where you inherited past the useful life. Eh?
You
Yeah,
buy
man.
things and waste things and all kind of things. 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
When they said despite the government buying new trucks to supplement stock, it was not enough.
Not enough.
We shall have bought in another set, but resources that were dedicated to that, we had to divert into pandemic management.
You buy, remember, garbage have a cleaner. People there them yard. And the resources was pandemic management. Where they manage pandemic more than a beat up some people and wrap them up. And charge them. Because the money where you make up a pandemic is unbelievable. Because I buy how much chuck. Where do the money there? You see, him talk gonna make no sense again, you know. Because police them have to get paid. So them out there and like them get something from them pay. So what kind of pandemic management? Him get a bag of money from all over the place for pandemic. Him get free medication. And then, yes, still them did have a bill with them so much billion. So you divert money to pandemic management. Yes, that'll be a foolish man, man. Eh? Your people will never stop blind to that thing, man. We have to wake up, man. But look how the place still. Me tell you, say me get them. I may have other one in other cities, other towns and them thing there. If I put them together and show them. I don't know, believe us Jamaica look. You see? I have them, man. Eh? I have them. See? This bad. But yes, still look how much money gone. Look how much money gone from yourself. The box stop with deadman McKenzie. The box stop with Dennis Chung. Remember the chairman? The NSWMA? Yeah. And the box stop with the Prime Minister overall. So this is how them sit down and talk. And him say him not take blame. Him say it that this. He make sure make the speech from the 18th. Let me show it, you know.
Yes.
Let me draw back this. See, look at the paper. Look. See there? From the 18th, I have it. See there? July the 18th. Remember, follow these things, you know. From the 18th of July. You understand? So I make the speech from the 18th of July. 27th. See? And then when you look now, the amount of money gone. And the place full of beer rubbish. Like the man them carrying a bag of truck and them a pay themselves. One individual get X amount of money. This unbelievable. The place dirty and stink up here. Yo, you have some rat. We big like mammoth, you know. Them rat that step on them crush, you know. Me I thought them bigger than them modern days elephant, you know. Some rat, you know. Them dog can't face them, you know. You understand? Cannot. Yes, yes. Me not there. You might do it now. Yeah, man. Make him guys that. Yeah, man. Just call me as it done. Yeah, me up on my life. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Right away. Cool. Use a Sonny. That's it. So I wish you him. Don't use a certain again. What on there? You have to multitask, you know. You're not coming like no Google, you know. Use. I think make him listen the temper with him, or I think a temper with him. I think a temper with him use are the Matt Tagline, but not Satama Sagana, yeah? Not Satama Sagana. Yeah, they use the temper at the tagline. You're talking a music term, you know, you can't talk a music term. Who understand me. You see? You use with my advice, you know. So we tell them what to use, you know. Yeah, man. So this we are talking about. We have to hold them accountable. Look how much money gone. But you still look our place dirty and nasty. Eh? Yeah, man. Look how our place dirty and nasty. When you have a prime minister come and tell you, I'm an advocate for electric vehicle for this company. Advocate? For which company? That's a joke. Because remember, you know, most of the Jamaica them can't buy a vehicle. If you can't buy a vehicle, you go buy an electric vehicle and have the port and them thing have got fixed and do blah. You know, have road and them. And then going to the car look like it's just a car. It's going going to bus and not find them use electric. Now run. See? It's unbelievable. And the man come admit all the place dirty. And even them got and from the one end to the other end. Under your watch. Do better than this, man. Stop the photo up, man. And by the way, I'm going to carry the next thing when I tell you for all strain. Because most of the time hard now. But through pandemic. Because them use pandemic play on people thing, you know. All the time, you know. So all strain. Because them a fight hard. I try that people can balance. Oh, you have a balance. Me know you have a balance. See? Can't talk in the work to me, you know. No run your say, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some food, you know. Yeah, man, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, you know, because when I blaze some fire, I eat some breakfast. I soon forward again, man. Come blaze up some more fire, man. Yeah, man, me there, yeah? Loan some help, yeah? Bless.